Going from one of the biggest losers in the fall split, a video I made a long time ago, Space Station's included in that, Version1 has turned around their fall split and managed to qualify as the 4th seed for NA for the winter split. Let's see what changed for them and what is working for them now compared to the previous split. Let's get right into it. So we see in Regional 1, they take a top 4. They lose to NRG in the semis, which is, a little bit higher than I think people expected them to get as far as placement goes in the fall split. A lot of people had them in that 5th through 8th range instead of the 3rd, 4th, but they made it. Regional 2, they fall to Envy in the 5th through 8th range, losing in game 6 there. And then in the Regional 3, the reason why they were one of the biggest losers is because they kind of controlled their destiny here, and they bomb out. They take 15th through 16th, losing to Accelerate.
Bruh.
In the fall split, they ended up as 8th in the total rankings, just behind Ghost there. They were good enough to not have to do the closed qualifiers. It's not where they wanted to be, so they make a roster change, and I'm sure y'all are well aware of what's going to happen next. We head into the winter split, and Version1 takes another 4th place finish, losing to Space Station in a 4-0 sweep. Not very good, though. And then in winter Regional 2, V1 lose to Oxygen in the first round of playoffs, taking a 9th through 12th, so you're like, oh gosh, is V1 going to do it again? Are they going to choke? Wrong. They come up with the ice in Winter Regional 3. As you guys know, they were the Mobile 1 Mountain Classic champions, beating Energy in the Grand Final 4-1. Didn't stand a chance, solidifying themselves as the 4th seed with 681 points going to the Winter Major. First, we're going to take a look at Torment stats. In the fall split, Torment performed way better statistically. You guys might be looking at this like, what the heck happened to Torment? Why are his stats so down? You'll see soon. So his goals don't really go down, and his assists go down a little bit, and his saves go down by almost a half save per game. And the reason for that is because he's not having to play as much defense. He's not having to play as much goal line defense anymore. In the fall split, V1 didn't really control the midfield very well, meaning that they would constantly get peppered with shots, and Torment, as you guys know, has been a long-time defender in the Rocket League scene, would be the guy to save that for them, and he was great at it, and continued to show that. In the winter split, he has not been as needed on that back line because of his teammates being able to control the midfield presence a little bit better. Taking a look now at Calm. Calm's output has improved a little bit here, definitely having a better split than the fall. He popped off in Winter Regional 3 for his standards there, almost netting a full goal per game there. So you can see his saves are a bit higher than Torment's, and I was talking about the midfield presence and kind of intercepting passes and like long clears that could turn into shots on net. That's kind of where Calm kind of gets not a lot of his saves, but like a decent chunk of his saves. He's also great on goal line defense, making that last diving effort. But Calm is all over the pitch, interrupting, being a nuisance to everyone on the field, whether he's just peppering your backboard with shots, if he's jumping up, pre-jumping you, making a stop in the midfield, or if he's pinching the ball off his own crossbar to make a save. Calm is everyone on the pitch. I fully expect him to do something very similar to Winter Major. He's going to have a great performance. I'm very excited to see him on land. And then the third and final player for V1, it's no longer Gimmick. In comes Beast Mode, former Kansas City Pioneer and Shopify Rebellion player. Beast Mode is a striker in NA. He is super mechanical. He is super offensive heavy. And you can tell that Gimmick has, in comparison to Beast Mode, it's night and day. So Beast Mode, crazy offensive stats there, 0.77 goals in the winter split, only 1.45 saves, but in that Winter Regional 3, look at how many saves he had, 1.81 per game. He's doing the same thing as Calm, being a nuisance on the offensive half by slotting in shots and saving what the opposition's throwing at them. I fully expect Beast Mode to have a really great performance at land. He was one of my top 5 anticipated rookie debuts. Go check out that video if you haven't already seen it. But Beast Mode, you guys know what he's going to do. He's going to go crazy. He's going to go for flip resets. He's going to do some double taps. He is super mechanical, and a lot of teams are not going to be able to stop him. Realistic expectations for this team, I do have them going 1-2 in Group A, losing to FaZe and Queso, and I do have them losing in the lower round 1s to Furia. I think Furia is going to peak this event, and I think they're going to kind of catch V1 off guard here. V1 is one of those teams that I think has the biggest gap in terms of where they could place. They're guaranteed playoffs, so they're at least going to get 9th through 12th. I think their peak could be probably like 3rd or 4th. Like, this team is really good, and when they're on, they're going to be insane, and they're going to be hard to stop. So if they're playing up like they did in Regional 3, fully expect them to make a deep playoff run. I just do not see them replicating that same output, and that's why I have Furia beating them in the lower round 1s. But this team's crazy, guys. Like, they're going to be super fun to watch on LAN as well, so hopefully they can continue this performance in the spring split and make the spring major, because this team is just overall fun to watch, and they're insane in scrims, and I just hope it translates to LAN game days. But that's my 7th final team, the brand new teams. We've done all 7 new teams, a little spotlight for them, bring them the attention that they deserve. But hopefully you guys are excited for the Winter Major. It starts up tomorrow, and I'll see you guys during the event, and hopefully might see some of you guys at the Winter Major. That all being said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.